an epidemic of zombie virus has spread across the vast territory in China. Efforts to contain it have proven to be ineffective, and panic has gripped the nation. UN troops have suffered heavy losses due to the absence of stable front line. New outbreaks of disease were constantly emerging in the rear at a high speed, creating a threat of encirclement. The surviving units are gradually retreating towards the coast. The Chinese army troops holding the city of Shandai suffered a defeat and joined the ranks of zombies, heading towards the city of Changsha. 10 million people were in danger. Hospitals in many major cities, where people were trying to get help, became a new source of disease spread. Once communication with support points was lost, they were bombarded with massive artillery strikes. The inability to control the panicked population has forced the government to resort to a total cleanup in the following regions of China: Hubei and Henan. According to some reports, over 80 million people in these areas have joined the ranks of zombies. These territories were recognized as irretrievably lost, and the military began to eradicate any biological species for 100% isolation of the virus. The armored vehicles are forming defensive formations, not letting anyone out of the strike zone, while aviation and artillery are delivering heavy blows. This helped to break and halt the hordes of the zombies that were actively advancing into densely populated areas, but it did not stop the spread of the virus. The armored vehicles continued to slowly advance forward, clearing territories and killing anyone they encountered along the way: zombies, soldiers, and even civilians. The troops of Western China are holding their ground at the foothills of the Tibetan mountains with great success. It is unknown why, but strong winds and low temperatures emanating from Tibet are greatly impeding the zombie horde's advance to the west. To the east of Xi'an, one of the most vulnerable sections of the front, zombies were heading north towards the Great Wall of China. The army lacked the strength to stop their advance, and the armored units had ran out of ammunition and fuel. In a hurry, the inhabitants of Gansu and Ningxia provinces were sent to build a southern extension of the Great Wall to prevent the zombies from flanking them. The Great Wall of China is an excellent barrier against the zombies' northern movement. In the province north of the wall, a mobilization has begun to defend China. Mongolia has offered its assistance and united its forces to send troops.
The day has come when Mongolia will show the world its greatness. Let's show these disgusting zombies whose horde is stronger.
But sir, why do we need bows? And horse is not even real.
Silence! These are the attributes of great Mongolia. We honor our ancestors. Forward! The wall is close.
I think he's crazy. Yeah, that's why I brought normal weapons and the truck.
The great Khan and his horde has finally arrived to conquer, to defend your wall.
Great! Please follow me!
The central gates are open, and we continue to receive refugees. The zombies are not too many. They were spotted here, here, and over here. Our frontline forces are managing to eliminate the threat so far. Engineers are setting up barbed wire and minefields, while snipers keep watch over rocky terrain to prevent any sneak attacks. The Mongolian forces arrived just in time. We've stationed them in the most vulnerable areas where we lacked our own fighters. 2 50mm machine guns are mounted on towers, and one is at the gate. Recently, the engineering corps sent us 10 120mm mortars, and the Mongolians brought the cannon. It may not be much, but we have enough ammunition for them. I think we can hold out.
Do you think we're going to make it, or not? With this, it's hard to say.
Now this is the territory of the Great Horde! And the China, of course.
Zombies! Zombies at the walls!
Asia is ablaze, with China struggling to contain the infected. Japan, an iron nation that offered hope for salvation, has also been hit by the zombie virus. The first outbreaks of the infection in Japan were reported in the island of Kyushu in the cities of Kumamoto, Fukuoka, and Kita-Kyushu. Due to the active spread of the virus in Kita-Kyushu, residents of the island were cut off from the rest of the country and could not be evacuated by land. Bridges were destroyed and guards were stationed along the entire shore north of the city. The artillery conducted intense shelling of the coastline. The hell with this! I'm getting out of here! Later on, the Japanese Navy closed all seaports to prevent spread of the disease. Infected individuals from Kumamoto actively moved into the forest to cultivate a new horde of zombies. Soldiers in Sasebo are on high alert. The city is fortified and all residents are locked in their homes. We have taken preemptive action to activate Mountain Aso to flood the valley with lava, eliminating the first wave of zombies. Due to the eruption of the volcano, extensive fires broke out into the forest in the south of the island. This greatly reduced the zombie population and partially failed their goal of growing a new horde. To the north of the volcano, zombies were able to grow a new offspring. Some of them headed towards the city of Kurume, where military forces were sent for protection. What the hell is going on here? Hey! Look! Hey! All right, gentlemen. We need to organize defense in this sector. Move it! You two, head up the street for lookout duty. We need to know when the zombie horde arrives. Commander, do you know what's happening here? Zombie outbreak. We have been ordered to establish a stronghold and hold down all positions for as long as possible. I recommend you stay with us. A couple of extra hands won't hurt.
Millions of zombies from China are heading towards India through Myanmar. To prevent the infection of 2 billion people living in India, Myanmar, Laos, and Vietnam decide to set up an outpost to cut out the horde's path and give India time to strengthen its defense.
Well, while the zombies are still few in number, we need to establish an outpost. I suggest clearing the forest in this area and building walls from the materials we can use. While the walls are being built, send an advance squad to set up the sandbags and barbed wire. This way we can hold out for some time. We need to build platforms on the trees and make bridges between them. This way the zombies won't be able to reach us. Remember, behind us is Hanoi, where our mothers and children are waiting for us. Make sure zombies will never get there.
Oh god, there's so many of them. I don't think we'll last long.
Give me more ammo!
Are you still alive? We're down here. You can retreat behind the walls.
Finally.
Attention, everyone! Retreat behind the walls!